Hey guys, welcome back to Melinda's Messy Sink. Today's video is all about my new air fryer. Sakuchi reached out to me and asked if I would do a product review on their air fryer. Some of y'all know I'm a little old school. I struggle with the Instapot. I struggle with the air fryer because I'm used to what I know. So I happily accepted this product review to force me to learn more about using an air fryer. I always see all these amazing recipes and how quick and easy cleanup for the air fryer, but I'm too chicken to give it a try. So what I thought today, we would check out all of the great features for this Sakuchi air fryer and give a recipe a try. All right. I am going to work in batches. If you guys follow me, you know that I always like to work in batches. So my container of chicken had 10 chicken legs in it, and some of these are massive. So I'm going to do 5 and 5. Got my chicken dried off. And then I'm going to add my spice mixture. There is onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, baking soda, pepper, and salt in our spice mixture. So I'm gonna add about half of that, and then I'm going to add about half of a tablespoon, since I'm doing just half of my mixture. I'm gonna take it out of my stand here. Every time I use these stands, someone asks me where that I got them from. I got them from Amazon. I will have them linked in the description box. You can use a bowl or a bag. I prefer the bag just because I feel like the chicken gets to move around more. So we're gonna wanna make sure that everything gets coated with the spices and the olive oil. I am going to preheat my air fryer on 400 degrees for 4 minutes. Our air fryer has finished preheating, so we're going to lay our chicken legs in a single file layer. And if possible, you want to try to give a little bit of space in between the chicken to make sure that the air can circulate. All right, what we're gonna do is we are gonna cook this chicken at 420 degrees we're gonna cook this chicken at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and we're gonna flip halfway through. All right, it has lots of presets. In addition, you can increase your temperature, decrease your temperature, increase your cook time, decrease your cook time. I love all of that. The basket is big. So there's plenty of room in there to cook for family size. And I like that a lot. It does recommend that you do not clean the basket with any metal material. And the basket is dishwasher friendly. The unit itself obviously is not. You would want to wash that off with a soft cloth. All right. In the instructions, it does talk about how that you may have to increase cooking time for larger pieces of meat, decrease cooking time for smaller. This is just based on average size, based on the temperature. This is the overall functionality of the air fryer, and I love the design. I love that it's black, it's sleek, it's got some chrome, some silver finishes. It looks very modern, and it's not super massive to take up tons of room on your cabinet, in your cabinets, or if you're gonna store it on your counter. It's not big and bulky, and it's pretty narrow, so it will scoot back. All right, the cord is very sufficient and linked. You can't see it, but it's plugged all the way into back here, and I don't have it stretched quite all the way. So those are the basics. Oh my goodness, y'all, hopefully you guys can see this okay. All right, so we're halfway through the cook time, so I'm going to flip these over. These are gonna go back into the air fryer for another 10 minutes. Then we're gonna check the temperature to make sure they're at 165 degrees. Our second cook time is done of 10 minutes. Oh my stars. I'm gonna bring this closer. They look delicious. I am going to get my thermometer just to make sure that they're at 165 degrees. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my next batch started. Here's dinner tonight at our house. We have a simple side salad and air fryer crispy chicken legs. I am fully transparent with you. You guys know how I am if you watch my channel, or if this is the first time on my channel, just know that. All right, we talked about in the beginning how that I can't get used to using new appliances. I put the Sakuchi Air Fryer to the test. I made fried chicken. I knew that fried chicken is messy, it's greasy, it is time consuming, it is all the things that makes fried chicken good for a weekend meal, not a weeknight meal. Today, I made fried chicken in a bag with spices and my Sakuchi Air Fryer. And it took me 20 minutes. So, Sakuchi Air Fryer, you definitely have my attention, and I am looking forward to making more recipes. I can't believe how easy that was. The chicken legs came out done. They were crunchy, they had amazing flavor, and they were healthier than frying them in a lot of grease. And I did not have that huge flour mixture with the eggs and the 3 coating stations and all that to have to clean up. So to me, that is a win-win-win. Wanted to thank Sakuchi so much for reaching out to me today and for trusting me to do a product review on their air fryer. They have provided a discount code that I will have the information on the screen for you. And as a reminder, I will have the Sakuchi website for this air fryer down below in my description box. I highly recommend this air fryer, and I am so excited that this air fryer is part of my home. And most importantly, you guys, as you know, don't forget, Jesus loves you. I'll see you guys in the next video.